Hello everyone.
Hi guys! Yesterday was construction day 43.
Yes, yesterday was construction day 43, and I got to give you a little story as to why we did not film yesterday. We'll do that. So today's Sunday, and guess where we are? Up at the work site. It's our day off, but that's okay. I wanted to come up and take a look at the pool pouring, and I wanted to get some more water on that pool. The guys have been watering it down during the work week. We're 3 days into the pour now. So it's drying nicely, but it's a very sunny day today. So I wanted to get up here and get some water on that pool, and I did so. We're going to go ahead and do our construction day 43 video today. So let's get started. All right, so why did we not film on Saturday? We were at the job site. But we got to be honest, we didn't get here to 3 p.m. yesterday, so late in the day. We stayed till about 5 o'clock, and we did walk around and check the progress. But we played a little hooky yesterday, so we were invited to a resort right here in Darwin named Liquid. So you could Google that, Liquid in Darwin. What a beautiful resort. They had 3 swimming pools, very nice restaurant, many rooms, right by the water. Just a beautiful place, and Mark Thornton from Every Man Has a Story invited a bunch of expats to I'll have like a meet and greet at Liquid, and it was great. We all had lunch, we went swimming for a couple hours, and I actually got a chance to meet I think 7 new expats, and 3 of which were just here for 3 months. Met a guy from Iran who moved to California and worked to his retirement age, and now he's here in the Philippines retired. And then I met a young man from Russia who didn't like what was going on in Russia and decided to move to the Philippines and change his life. So it's just amazing how you meet so many nice people here, expats just like myself, who just want to have a simple life, a nice retired life, and it was a very enjoyable time. So thank you, Mark, for the invitation, and I think Mark said that he's going to look to do more of this, to have days where expats can come together, call it the regulars, because there's like a regular crew that meets, but also invite some new people, and we all get a chance to tell our story and have some real good conversation and enjoy the beautiful day. So we really had a great time yesterday. So that's where we were. Played a little hooky. We were there about 4 hours, and then we left and came to the work site and decided, you know what, if we're going to come up to the work site anyway on Sunday to water the pool, why don't we just wait to do the update, the end of the week update on Sunday. So that's where we're at. So let's get up to the site and get you some updates.
Okay, today is Sunday. Greg and we came up to the site, and he watered the swimming pool cement, so it will cure slowly, and here he is.
Yeah, guys, the guys been doing a real good job during the week. Now this was poured 3 days ago, and they've been watering it, but today's their day off, so I figured we'd take a quick run up and I'll get a real good dose of water. It's very sunny today and very hot, so cement always cures better when you give it water, especially in the direct sun. So that's what we're doing today. Just take a quick run up and get some water on this pool cement.
And it's a beautiful day.
So on Saturday, another load of gravel. So again, the building supplies are starting to flow with that new vendor. So that's a very good sign. You know, you don't want to stress out having plenty of labor and having a plan to, to move forward, and then you don't have the supplies. So you can see they got a lot bagged up, and then another load of gravel. So that's a good sign. So here in main space, this beam has been poured for a while. So they did form this up and got it poured here late in the week, and they took the forms off. So now basically the back of the home is all formed up and poured, and now it's in the drying phase. And again, in the one of the spare bedrooms, they got the forms off the beams, so it looks good. So that was just recently poured. So another room down. Okay, so this is the little hallway leading into the 2 bedrooms, and then this is the spare bathroom. So again, they got this poured, the beams, and they have the forms off. So progress. All right, so now they got the beams pretty much poured in the main home. Now they're getting ready to tackle, and this is going to be the biggest challenge. So you can see the 4 large beams that come out, that cantilever out those 2 meters. There's 4 of them. So there's one there. Then there's that large reveal in the middle of the home. And then there's the second one. And then the third smaller beam. So it looks like they have the forms or the rebar in place. So now the next step is to start forming all this up. So it'll be forming up the 4 beams, and then of course the cross beams. You can see it up there, and again here. So they're going to be boxing that all up, forming it up, and then I imagine sometime late next week they'll be pouring that. So that's going to be an interesting video, because I mean they've gone from beams that are, I don't know, maybe 16 inches square, and you can see how large that's going to be. So 1, that's going to take a lot of cement, and 2, that's going to be a lot of forming up. So I'm curious of how many days that'll take to get that all formed up and poured, but I guess we'll find out together. And then the question was, how high will the glass be? You can see that cross beam right there. That's rebarred up. That goes. This is the master bedroom. So the glass will go to that height. So that's really what we were going for. And to be honest with you guys, that's where the cost is. The cost is the this glass, the fixed panels, as well as the sliders that'll be in each room. Because each room, so the 3 rooms going across the front, will have fixed panels as well as removable open glass with screens that will also, be able to close and open as well. But you can see how high it is. So that was the look we were going for. And when it comes to budget, that's where the dollars are going. But I think it's going to look great. And hopefully that answered the question. So some more progress on the west side of the wall. You can see that they went up, and this is where the carport starts, that front column. So we wanted it to be straight across, so they went up 2 more blocks. And then it jumps up 2. And then the very last section of the wall, it jumps up 2. And then these back 2 panels, panel 1, panel 2, that will jump up 2 more. So we're trying to keep that 2 panel or 2 rows of hollow block throughout the whole property. So we're going to have 2 more here, 2 more there, And then this is where you enter the dirty kitchen area. So this is going to go up, I think I said 6 or 7 courses. So, you know, that'll be down the road. But they did make some progress on Saturday, going up 2 more rows of hollow block. And it looks like they have 1 more section to go. So that section right there, you can see it's 4 courses higher than there. So they got to go 2 more there. And then we'll be able to call the west side of the wall complete. And then we can start focusing on the back. All right, so you can see this area that Richard was working. We're going to call that complete for now. But look at the awesome job that he did. So he got that relatively flat. So you know, we don't want to go any more at this point. We may decide to, you know, do more later, but we want to get this dug out and get this waterproofed, and then get all the you know, the plumbing done, and then work on the backfill, and then see where we're at, because ultimately we want to have this a little higher than here, the backfill, you know, just taper down a bit, and then, you know, of course, any rainwater that hits this area, we want it to run this way. I think I've said it many times. So this has been a lot of hard work, and Richard has done a fantastic job and really flattened this out. So we're going to call this complete for now until we can get this all waterproofed, and get the plumbing buttoned up, and then we want to get this backfilled and then see where we're at. And then one other conversation that we've had was, I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but this back corner, and there's Sandy following us around. This back corner right here is where our 1,500 liter water tank and our pressure tank will be, because the main line, the municipal water comes from this area. So it would tap right in to that 1,500 liter tank as storage. And then there'll be a pressure tank, so we have proper pressure in the house, and it will be just in this area. But we said we were going to have a wall here, and we are. There's going to be a wall here that's going to seal off. It'll be 10 foot tall, and it will seal off the dirty kitchen. But we don't know now if we're going to have a door here or not. And the reason for that is the 1,500 liter water storage, and we're going to have to go measure it, but it's about 4 or 5 feet round. 1,500 liters is a lot. So we have some decisions to make. Do we take it down to 1,000 liter and have less storage to have a door here? Or do we think having 1,500 liter backup of water better? So again, this is all conversation at this point. We'll make the final decision as we get closer, as we need to. But we have to consider that. So we're going to go and measure a 1,500 liter and 1,000 liter tank, and then just you know, do a prop here and see how big it will be, because we may have to lose the door here. So that's something to consider. Okay, I'd like to introduce you to Billy. I was just filming a clip, and I heard noise, and I turned around, and here was Billy. So he was watching me video. Here's where I just was doing the video, the corner of the house, and Billy was watching me. So say hello, Billy. All right, so a little more rough-in update. So the 2-inch line that you're seeing, and that's for the shower and sink. So that's where the sink is going to be in the spare bathroom. And then this is where the shower will be. So I've showed the rough-in for the toilet, which is a 4-inch line. And then now on Saturday they ran the 2-inch line. So again, making progress. And then they did punch out that 2-inch line like they did with the 4 for a clean out on the east side. So we'll have a clean out for the 4-inch and a clean out for the 2-inch on the east side of the house. and you can see the rough-in goes that way. And you can hear Billy in the background. He misses me already. So here I am standing in the main kitchen area, going out that door to the dirty kitchen. And I just filmed that clip just over there. So you can see here's the 4-inch and a 2-inch line coming through the wall. And you can see they put some fresh concrete here to seal that off. And then as it transitions, it goes to a 3-inch line. So the rough-in for the 2-inch for the sinks and shower comes, and then when it exits the house, it taps into a 3-inch line. And then going off that way is to the dirty kitchen, because there'll be a sink out here as well. So you can see that they did make some progress. Alright, so I sprayed the pool down, I would say about 30 minutes ago. And you can see that it's already dry. So the sun is really drying it out. So there is some clouds starting to head this way, which might give this some shade. But again, this is day 3, so it's really dry. But of course, we want to slow the curing down just so it has added strength. So I'm going to jump back in and give it another real good dose of water, just to be sure.